how's everybody doing after today? I feel weird. I'm sitting in a different chair today, so it's nothing but fun. Hope everybody's doing good. They're enjoying the week. It was freaking cold as all get out today. It's been nice and breezy all day. We had some sun showing its little pretty smile all day, and it's been pretty daggone good. But we got a band that is, I think they're a damn hoot. They're funny as shit, and we had some problems with the, getting everything going and stuff, but we got everything worked out, I hope, and we're going to get them on, and we're going to have some fun because we got Eugene, we got Joe, and we got Colton. There's supposed to be another person, but he's somewhere else.
What's up, everybody?
Hello.
Everybody say hi.
Hi.
American Mile Band, y'all.
That's us in the flesh, 3D.
Oh,
that's right, baby.
We're here, man. We're ready.
Per the internet. Y'all get to Nashville, though. I mean, we're going to have to get together. Hopefully.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to.
We're going to make Nashville dance again. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yeah. Make them dance. Make them get down.
Well, see, that's what's weird because back in the late 80s, early 90s, I was part of that whole rock scene infusion that came into Nashville at the time.
Really?
Yeah.
We're bringing it back.
We're doing it.
That's right. San Paulo, Chattahoochee.
And here. Well, evidently we're still having technical problems, so just
he's moving to my chair.
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Oh, dude, musical chairs, baby.
Yes. Yeah. It's American Mile, so everything's got to go wrong at first, but then it's going to be a smooth flight after this, right, Eugene?
Yeah,
that's right. Listen to your captain speaking here. There's nacho cheese all over the controls. We don't know how we're going to land this thing.
Nothing but fun. I got on.
All right, everyone. Thing. David got nacho cheese all in the controls. Bear with us.
She moved me way over here, and
you know what? I think that looks great. It looks like you're you really know what's going on right now.
Well,
you look like you're about to crack the code in a crime movie.
Yeah, I kind of want to hire you.
Well, I'm kind of ticked off because this had never happened before, and when I was on the microphone on the chair, you couldn't hear me at all on the live.
Now I can hear you and I can see you, and everything's great.
Yeah. So it might be the road that's messed up. Don't know. So we'll just get it all figured out, and it's going to be fun.
That's right.
That's right. It's always going to be fun.
Well, I mean, you can get mad about it, and you can cuss, and you can throw stuff and all that other stuff. But at the end of the day, you still got to have a little bit of fun and try to figure things out.
That's right. What it's like. That's what it's like being on stage every night, man.
It's true. It's true.
Well, yeah, you got
the amount of times I wanted to throw my guitar at Colton for no reason.
just
striking.
Spun around in a fit of rage.
Yeah, just fit of rage.
Sometimes a cable dies, or an amp blows up, or a string breaks, and you're right at the most important moment of the song, and you're just like, it's just what it is.
Well, I mean, it's nuts how some of that works, and it's just.
So we're in familiar territory, is what I'm getting at right now.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you got to be, and.
Oh man. Oh.
That's right, David.
We're having fun, man.
It's happening, man. We're doing it.
Yeah, Caitlin's moving cameras and all kinds of stuff.
Thanks for having us today, man. This is great.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sitting there. Anna told me about y'all, and I'm like pulling up your music and listening to stuff and watching stuff. And the big thing that got me though.
What was it?
Joke of the Fridays.
Bad joke Friday, man.
Bad joke Fridays.
Today's Wednesday, but Friday we got a new one coming.
That's true, Joe. You're famous.
But I was like, nobody else is doing that, and y'all came up with it, or Joe, was it your idea?
Yeah, it was my idea. I think it might have been Bad Joke Thursday at first, but then it ended up being on Fridays, or I don't remember. But I think there's a couple of people out there doing something similar for sure. But
Yeah.
we just it's really hilarious to because you should hear these things we say in the van.
Well, yeah.
It's absolutely out.
No, you
Uh,
shouldn't.
Yeah,
So-
that's Bad Joke Saturday. You're not allowed. Those are for our ears. Yeah,
Dude, Bad Joke After Hours.
yeah.
So I kind of figured, why don't we take some of that and throw it out there?
Well, yeah, you got to, because I tell a lot of artists this. It's not about just the music anymore. You got to connect more. You got to social media more. There's all this stuff, and when you can think of something that's more of an originality to you or the band, that says a lot when people think of that.
Yeah, it's a whole new game out there. It's not like it used to be back in the 70s, obviously, all throughout time through now. So there's a whole lot of extra stuff we've been doing lately. We've been doing the Bad Joke Fridays. We've been trying to film as much backstage stuff as possible. We've been trying to go live on Instagram during our shows and our sound checks. And
Yeah.
Sometimes when I'm making a steak, it's who knows.
Colton's been getting the mailing list together. We've been trying to come up with some new merch ideas. I mean, there's so much that goes on instead of just playing the show. Sometimes it's hard to keep up with it. But yeah, you're right. We gotta just engage, and we gotta communicate with everyone that's out there, because we want everyone to be on the mothership with us ultimately.
It's true. Yeah, if we could, we would just focus on the music, but that's not today's day and age anymore.
No,
it's just not the way it is.
Well, I mean, you got so many of them out there that are like, the TikTok stars,
Yes. I have a story, my friend, his friend works at a major label, and basically they gave a record deal to a TikTok guy. And he's like, what does he sound like? He's like, oh, he doesn't have any music yet. Well, what instrument does he play? Oh, he doesn't play any instruments yet. We're going to put him in lessons. So they're basically making these people just based off the numbers, and they're going to hope that it lands,
Yeah.
Gone are the days of committing your whole life to playing music and being a good musician. Now, if you have 1 million followers on whatever platform it is, you get a record deal, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. As long as they can cash in on it, man.
Yeah, they just want to cash in, man. That's true. And that's why we like being so independent. Sometimes we get all the money. No one else is getting the money.
Yeah, all that money.
All that money.
Crazy money. It's wild. That's why we're gonna.
Yeah, if you're like me and you get that little thing that says you made money this month, and you're thinking, all right, and you click on it and it says $2.
Oh, I'm surprised you got $2. We got a notification that we got a penny on Instagram the other week.
Dude.
Yeah,
I was like, why didn't tell me?
Dude, the first paycheck I got. When you start a business, you're supposed to take the first money you make and you're supposed to put it on the wall.
Right.
It was 4 cents. So we printed it out, and I told everybody, I said, I'll get the pennies and I'll stick it on there, and put one in each corner, make it look good, make it look official,
I love that. Yeah, you got to celebrate the small victories,
You got to celebrate the small ones.
Eugene's passing out.
Eugene, you sleepy or what?
Yeah, what's going on over there?
Man, I've been chugging coffee and inventorying stuff all day, and
just won't work anymore.
Yeah, it's honestly, I'm running out. Coffee's not working for me anymore. I've resulted to slapping myself in the face to keep myself awake.
I've been there.
Yeah, but here, I'm cruising along, man. I'm cruising along. The band is we're cooking, so there's not a lot of time to sleep during the days.
I will preface this with, we just did 6 shows in a row, and now we're about to we got one tonight actually. So
sweet.
I fell
crazy.
asleep with all my laundry in the washing machine last night, and it's all gross. And it was all gross this morning, so I had to rerun it.
Didn't you do that like a couple weeks ago too?
Yes, I do it. I've been doing it quite often lately, and I think it has something to do with our travel schedule.
Yeah, that's what's weird, because back in the day it was the Par 64 cans and all that other stuff, and now it's all LED. They say it's better and it's less hot, but I think they're full of shit.
I think they're full of shit too. I think it's it emits a sound wave. I think that makes me tired.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's all the cats they got on the wheel, man.
Listen, hold on. We're cracking the code right now. Okay, they're about to cancel this whole thing because we're busting into something they don't want us to know about.
We know too much, man.
They know too much, dude.
They're putting cats in washing machines, making the clothes get clean faster.
No, my clothes are still dirty.
Yeah.
Getting ran out of cats.
No, they got dirty again because they were clean.
Yeah, they were clean for like an hour.
And then
after the wash.
Yeah. Now
5 hours later, they were still dirty.
Yeah, now they're yucky.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how all that does.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else.
So what's going on with you, David? What are you up to today? Just hanging out with us or what?
Hanging out with y'all and trying to figure out what in the hell happened. That's bugging me.
I mean, it's because we're here, honestly.
Did you try putting the microphones in the washing machine? Because that won't work.
That's what's weird with these microphones. You could drive a nail in a stage and put them back on the mic stand and they would work perfectly. So I'm thinking it's more on the computer connection part.
Well, definitely don't put the computer in the washing machine.
Do not do that.
I mean, you could.
Apple's cost too much to do that.
Yeah.
No, one of my friends lost their phone. They go buy a new one the other day. It's like $1,000 for a phone now.
Yeah.
At least.
That's crazy, dude.
One time when I was a kid, my mom wanted to clean the keyboard of a laptop, and she submerged the laptop in the sink. And I was like, I remember I came downstairs. I was like, Mom, what are you doing? She's like, oh, I'm cleaning the laptop. And I was like, that's never going to work again. You realize that, right?
Yeah. I love it when you see somebody doing something and they spill, they pick up their drink or coffee or whatever, and then next thing you know, it's all over the laptop.
Oh,
you love that, dude? That's sadistic.
It's funny.
Well, I really love it if it's an HP or, one of those Windows-based things.
Dude, I got my Acer right in front of me, man.
Dude, I'm an Apple guy. But, I mean, when you do a lot of daggone music and you're editing and streaming and all that other stuff, Apple's about the best at it. So
yeah. Apple a day will keep the money away.
That's
true.
Or the washing machine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, Apple should make a washing machine.
I bet they have one already.
iWash.
iWash. Yeah, exactly.
Smartwash. Like the iWash.
Well,
I was walking.
A friend of mine, he bought a brand new washer and dryer. They were the front loaders.
Yeah.
He can sit on his couch and turn them on and do all kinds of stuff
with his phone, right? Or Bluetooth. Yeah.
You're like, does it have a margarita button?
Yeah, it's not really worth it unless you can make it a cold drink.
Or a built-in trampoline. Or like, does it move the clothes from the washer to the dryer for you?
That would be better if you could do that.
That's my next invention.
I was walking down the street yesterday, and I had this weird, just this thing came into my head, and I was like, "What if in the future they're just gonna have smart trees? Like, there's not gonna be real tree; it's just gonna be a smart tree, and they're gonna."
Well, then there'd be no oxygen, and we'd die.
Well, what if it? You never know.
Oxygen, clearly.
It does all this other stuff, and you can connect it to Bluetooth and make the tree. Maybe you can make it grow money. Money tree.
You're like, oh, dude, I need an apple. It's like, here you go.
It's just a weird thought that came in my head.
Dude, smart tree.
Well, see, that's what's weird because y'all were in California, right?
Right now, yes.
So California, when they do cell towers, they look like really tall trees.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They do make them look like trees. Right. They like really don't look like trees though. When you get up, like when you're near them, you're like,
you see them, yeah. You're like,
it's like, man, it's like if you were wearing like all right, you're in the army, dude, and you're going into active combat, and they give you tan camouflage, and they drop you off in the middle of the snow, like tundra. And you're like, all right, there's like that's a giant cell phone tree. Like, it is not as blended in as you would think. Yeah,
and they're also like not usually super near trees.
tree. Yeah. They'll be like, exactly. It'll be like in the middle of fucking like a park, and you're like, that's
Oh yeah.
There's no other trees around this giant steel tree.
Yeah. I mean, it's crazy out there. I've been out to California a lot because I used to drive truck during back in the earlier days, and I was out to California every damn week.
You got a favorite town in California or a favorite city in California?
Out.
Yeah, I was gonna say leaving.
Out of California.
Out of California.
You don't like the coast?
Dude, I've been at one of the beaches out there that was north of LA and parked the truck, and we could actually walk from the little parking area that they had down onto the beach. And don't ask me, it was before Sacramento. It was in between LA and Sacramento, right in there somewhere.
Okay.
And I walked out to that water, and outside it was like 90 something degrees.
And the water's freezing.
And I was like, well, I'm gonna take my shoes off and walk out in the water to say that I actually had my butt in daggum water, out here.
Yeah.
I stepped in there and my teeth started chattering. It was so daggum
it's cold. It can be cold, that's for sure. It ain't like the East Coast.
No, I mean, I go more to the it's Gulf of America now, but that's where I like to go to, down around Panama and
some time, baby.
That's right.
What?
Yeah,
Florida,
my parents have
Florida.
a place out of Hudson. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm out of Hudson. I go to Hudson quite a bit, man. The Gulf is gorgeous. The water's so great. Oh my God,
I've never been there.
The Gulf is amazing, man. Yeah, you got to go. It's great.
So I mean, when y'all start your tour and get over this way, then talk to some other people and say, hey, it's still pretty down in Florida. Let's go down there because there's a lot of beach houses and beach bars and all kinds of stuff.
I'm sure once we get settled in Nashville, I'm going to be like trying to book as many shows in Florida as possible.
Oh, dude, we're bringing the wildfires from the West Coast to the East Coast. All right, we're gonna party that place to the ground. We're out there.
I thought you were just talking about arson. I was like, man, that's kind of crazy to admit on a live stream.
I was wondering where he was going with that, actually.
Yeah, me too. I was a little concerned for a second there.
Well, I mean, we know he's wearing dirty clothes and he's sleepy as all get out, so you never know.
Arson time, baby. No. Like, man, this band's horrible. All they do is burn stuff.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is.
Yeah, it's just, exactly. Dude, just mic it. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So, y'all seen where Ace Frehley passed away?
Yes,
I know. Rest in peace, Spaceman.
And I was actually very, very heartbroken over that because he was one of my idols back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I had every Kiss album all the way up till they took the makeup off.
Hell yeah.
Till the 90s.
Yeah, I just quit. I quit buying them after that. It was just the makeup was them, I mean, it's just the way it was.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Ace with the cherry sunburst Les Paul, man. Doesn't get any more iconic than that. With the smoke
it really
coming
doesn't.
out.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a video of him blowing fireworks out the headstock of his guitar. I told the guys, I was like, I need to start doing something like this because this is so crazy.
Well, I mean, I actually researched how in the heck he got the smoke to come out of that Les Paul like that.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And he took the first pickup and made it look like a fake pickup.
Yep.
And he just stuck his finger in there, which opened it up. There was a light on the inside, and it would actually start like a smoke bomb off in there.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
It was wild as I'll get out.
Throw a smoke bomb in there, dude. There you go.
Yeah. I mean,
really wild. And then he would like suspend it, and it would look like it would just be in midair, just like doing its own trippy thing, man. So rad. I love it.
It was wild as all get out. But
man,
I mean,
the drugs were great back then.
The whole show was like that. I saw them open for Aerosmith, and the whole show was just like insanity. Like people
Oh
just
yeah.
fire going off and people flying around, and
Yeah.
it was nuts, man.
Yeah.
And you
they
knew
were-
every song because you heard all these songs on the radio and growing
Yeah.
up. And so
they were actually my first concert I ever went to.
where did you see them at the
Pretty
first
awesome.
time?
Nashville at the Municipal Auditorium.
No shit.
Yep.
Sick.
And then when my kids got old enough and I thought they were ready to go to a concert, they were actually my kids' first concert.
Ah, very cool, man.
No
That's
way.
very cool.
Kept it all together, man. You know, it was just like, because I mean, they blew me away when I went.
Yeah.
And I was hoping to have that same impression on my kids, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And then, you know, my daughter grew up and she was like hitting Ozfest and all that other crap that was going on.
Someone had on a vintage Ozfest shirt the other day. I never thought that would come out of my
2003
mouth.
Ozfest.
Yeah, 2003.
Shout
I was
out
like,
to,
yo, what year is that, dude?
Oh, yeah.
That was Jake from Licorice Pizza.
It was cool.
Yeah, it was in Studio City the other day. We did a showcase over there. at
Shout
the
out to
record
Jake.
shop. Yeah, Ozfest was cool while it lasted too, man.
Yeah. You know, it was crazy stuff. But that's one of the things I like about Nashville because there's actually, everybody calls it the home of country music and all that other stuff.
Yeah.
But I go with the music city because there's every type of music here.
Yes, I would agree with that. I mean, while we were in town, AC/DC was playing at the Bridgestone Arena.
Yeah.
And I'd walk into Cane's and there'd be a DJ in Cane's, and I'm just like, yo, this is crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. We saw that. You all saw that funk show or the funk jam.
Yeah, there's a couple neo soul jams happening that we went to, and our friends played, and they played with us, and we played all types of music over there and listened to all types of music. I feel like I was on vacation, even though we were working.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a city full of music lovers, which is kind of great.
Except for the weird ones. You got to watch out for those.
Watch out for weirdos.
I welcome the weird ones, man. I'm a weirdo myself.
Well, what's cool though is every now and then walk downtown or something or be out doing whatever I got to do. And you see those vintage t-shirts every now and then. It's like, you just want to walk up and go, dude, I'll buy it from you. Because I wished I had every old vintage concert t-shirt I had back in the day.
Where did they go?
I'm wearing a vintage concert t-shirt today. That's right.
I'm glad you're wearing a shirt.
Bridges to Babylon Rolling Stones t-shirt.
Nice, dude.
Somebody gifted it to me. We were playing. We were playing like up north.
I want to say we were at a casino in Sacramento.
We were at a casino. And,
I remember this.
A guy named Glenn gave it to me.
Sweet.
Yeah, and Glenn will watch us play at Sutter Creek, right? Same guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Glenn was like, "Hey, I know you like the Rolling Stones. I went and saw this show in the like early or the late '80s. Do you want this T-shirt?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'll take a vintage Stones tour T-shirt. That's awesome."
Shout out to Glenn.
Shout out to Glenn.
He's a real one. You know what I mean? Hooking it up.
See, I love that because I'm one of those guys. I think no matter what song you've got hid in the closet and all that other crap, I think it needs to be heard, whether it's rock, country, metal, anything. You know, it just needs to be heard.
I agree. Amen. Amen, brother. Amen to that.
Amen.
Colton, you all right, buddy?
I agree.
I thought you was fixing to fall asleep on me.
No.
So y'all like playing the casinos and stuff? Because I haven't really talked to a lot of people that have played. I mean, I'm sure they probably did, but I'm just going to.
Yeah, I mean,
they pay.
There's some of them that I like, and then there's some of them that are like really smoky, and it's hard to breathe in there. But some of them are really nice.
You know what? The smoke doesn't bother me as much as the. A lot of times when you're in a casino, you're the background noise. You're like you're not really.
You'll
have like a hand
focus.
Yeah, you'll have like a handful of people that'll come watch you and really be engaged, and that's great. And I love them I love people that do that. That really does go a long way for any band that's going to be at a casino. But the biggest thing is that most of the time you're like the sideshow. You know what I mean? You're just there, and you got some either, you know, someone who just doesn't give a rat's ass that you're there pulling a slot machine lever, just staring at you like, you're gonna play the next song, and you're like, wow, you could be less enthused that I'm here if you weren't trying that. And that sometimes can be a little daunting, but
there's pros and cons. They pay us
pros and cons.
pretty decently good, and they give us rooms and meals, and
yeah,
we're kind of,
it's usually a great like stopping gig, like if you have another gig booked around it that's like more of a real show, like an anchor date. Can be really good at that.
Well, see, the only thing I've never actually been to a show at a casino. So, I mean, that's usually I just go to like a venue, or I'll go to like an amphitheater or something like that to see a show. But I've gotten here lately where the last full-blown concert I went to was down in Atlanta. And I went and seen Rammstein.
Oh, nice.
Dude, you saw Rammstein?
Yeah.
That's crazy. Dude, I love them, dude. They're great.
That's wild.
And the only thing that bugged the heck out of me was, almost, if it wasn't for the fire and all the technique and stuff that they were doing, you had to look past the glare of the ocean of cell phones.
Oh, I hate that.
And it's like, man, this would be great if it wasn't for all these cell phones, man. I'm just.
Yeah.
Yeah, I actually stopped videotaping at concerts because of that. It bugs me enough to like, I'll take a picture or two, and then after that I just watch the whole concert. But I see it all the time at these big shows where these people literally hold their phone up the whole show.
Yeah.
It's frustrating. I think, who was it? Was it Bruce Springsteen? Somebody was taking cell phones away.
Jack White. Yeah.
Yeah, they like, you have to like check your cell phone in at the front door.
Yeah.
Which I think is great. I would probably do that if we were like, you know, doing arenas. I'd be like, check them in. You know what I mean? Because I don't like it either.
We'll say that's one thing I like, that y'all know who Matt Rife is, right? The comedian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it because I seen him actually roast the hell out of a lady that was sitting up close to the stage and had her cell phone out. And he was like, you want to be present? Be here with me.
Yeah.
And made her put her cell phone down.
Yeah, a lot of people will film the whole event because they want to put it up on YouTube and monetize.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think they ought to do that. They shouldn't be allowed to do that, you know?
No more cell phones. I mean, if we all throw our cell phone out at the same time, what are they going to do?
Yeah, I mean,
when I was
I just chuck the phone. I'm on the internet. No more phones.
I'm done.
When I was a teenager, my mom was like, you need a cell phone, because I was driving and I was, hanging out and whatever. And she would like be like, okay, this is your phone. And I'd be like, why do I need a phone? She'd be like, well, what if something happens? And I was like, well, what if something happened back in the day? Like, what did you guys do? You guys didn't have phones. So we'd be driving. I'd just be like, I hate the phone. I would just chuck it in the forest as far as I could throw it, and she'd be like, where'd the phone go? And I'd be like, I got rid of it because I don't want it. You know what I mean? I did. Yeah, I'm still like, nah, not really about it. But
dude, I want to not have a phone so bad.
I hear we start the movement now.
Dude, you practically don't. You know how hard you are to get a hold of on the phone call?
Dude, yeah, I know. And even then, it's too much.
What kills me, though, is when you go to call somebody and they don't answer, but they answer you with a text.
Oh.
And they'll text you, but they won't answer the phone.
Yeah, I'd rather have a phone conversation than text. I hate texting.
Yeah, I hate texting, too.
It's easy.
I'm guilty of it.
It's the way it goes.
I mean, I've definitely done that though.
You do it quite a bit.
if somebody calls me and like I can't talk to them and give them my full attention, I'll be like, hey, I can't talk right now. I'll call you later. Something like that. And then sometimes I forget to call them. They just never hear from me.
Yeah, just tell everybody at the next show, y'all just keep watching your phone. I'm going to text the lyrics to all of you.
It's actually a good idea.
It's a good idea. Well,
Get a
we
lot
can
of-
set up a Q. Oh, dude, we set up a
Get a lot of
QR
emails
code
that way.
in
Yeah,
the front, and they scan it, and it gives you all the lyrics and it pans as we sing.
yeah, that would be cool.
Right.
And
I'm on it. I'm on it, man.
And it adds to the video that they're taping, you know. So
That's right.
Actually, I
Figure
already
it out.
trademarked it.
That's funny.
I think even better. All right, listen. We get like a rescue horse. All right.
Oh,
And we
okay.
put
I like
the
this.
lyrics. We put all the lyrics on it, and we just release it into the crowd. And you got to try to read the lyrics while it's going around.
I like
Mhm.
that. Does it have like
You're not gonna be on your phone if that's coming at you with a
No, you're not.
telephone
No,
prompter.
you're not.
Is it
You know
like
what
a
I mean? You're like, there's
scroll
a
of
horse running
lyrics
at me.
behind the horse, or are they
I
just
think
like
so. Yeah.
painted
Yeah.
on
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
I mean-
No. Oh.
there are several artists out there that they've been doing like different shapes and sizes of balloons and stuff that they're just kicking out into the audience, you know, and
I'm
Now
not.
that's
gonna
just
kick a horse.
crazy.
Yeah.
yeah,
We released
they
a
kick
bunch
back.
of inflatable aliens at our show New Year's Eve in San Diego. So
Dude, that was awesome.
see?
Live
We-
roosters that are ill-tempered live roosters.
Live roosters with like the little razor thing on their
Oh,
leg.
dude,
Oh yeah,
man, I would not want to be at the front row of that concert.
No, I wouldn't
Instead of
either.
like you're going to get a beach ball, you're like, oh, and it's a rooster.
Dude,
Oh man,
and
dude,
it's
that's a
hit.
bad time. Oh man, when I was a kid, we had this rooster, Hank. And man, he was mean as hell. I would come downstairs. And I'd see him. You'd see him through, like, you'd come downstairs and you'd be on the front porch and you'd just be standing there waiting, looking through the window. And you'd like try to creep around the house and go out the back, and he'd run all the way around. He'd chase you out of the house.
oh yeah.
Man, he was a bastard.
Hank's
I'd hear
house.
my dad every morning. He'd be yelling at the rooster, kicking at him, trying to get out into his truck. It'd be so funny, man.
I'd be like throwing a cat out the back door first.
Yeah.
Go have fun. It's nuts. So the one thing I wanted to really touch on with you guys is how are y'all writing the music? Have you got like one or two, or are you writing it as a whole band? Or are y'all just like sitting in a room? Or are you just
it varies.
Every
they all
song
kind of
is
happen
different.
differently. Yeah, every kind of song happens differently.
Someone will have a full idea, someone will have a little bit of an idea, and then ultimately it gets kind of collaborated on as we are recording it or performing it.
Yeah.
say I love that because you know you hear all the time full bands would be like one or two guys are only just writing music in the song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's writing music is a muscle you should be exercising weekly at least, you know.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
it's good. I mean, if you're not doing that, you don't have any ideas, then I guess you're just shit out of luck. But I think everyone in the
Yeah.
band has something to contribute musically while the writing process is happening.
Yeah.
Because you know it was some of the bands and stuff that I was dealing with back in late '80s, early '90s. It was more somebody had an idea, somebody had a riff, and it all just came together, and the whole band wrote actual song, you know. And
Yeah.
then you go into the country music side, and you got one or two songwriters that are giving it to the band, or the artists themselves are writing their own songs.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, dude, I like a collaboration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
I think that's where you get a lot of when you're writing songs and stuff, and you're just sitting in a room and you kind of figure out more of the harmony side of it. Because I think the more harmonies that you can get, whether it's the music, the vocals, everything, I mean, I think that propels so much.
Yeah, I would agree. I think the vocal side of things can really like, that that kind of like style of writing for a large part at least has kind of disappeared in
Yeah.
American songwriting, which is kind of sad. You see like a lot of artists nowadays, you'll look at their songwriting credits and there won't be a single damn person in the band on the songwriting credit.
Right.
Maybe the singer's on there, maybe, but most of the time it's just songwriters, especially for the bigger artists. It's kind of like, I don't really understand the point of wanting to be a musician if you don't have anything to say.
Yeah.
Like, why are you doing this?
Yeah.
What's the point?
Yeah. When did your heart get broke? When did somebody pass away?
Yeah.
When did,
Right.
When did you release Roosters into the audience?
Exactly.
The night they let those chickens down.
Yeah.
At what festival was you at that you crawled up and dangled from the top front lighting truss?
Pearl Jam, Lollapalooza,
Eddie
1996.
Vedder, dude. Yeah. The Eddie Vedder shout out there.
I think the more the more that people actually love it and don't focus so much on the money, but they focus on why they love it and why they're doing it, then the money will come later.
It's true. Well, because you can make money doing it. Like if you're trying to make money as a musician, you're in the wrong freaking business. There's way easier ways to make a lot more money a lot faster.
Well, that's what I tell everybody. It's you always know everybody that's in the music business that's struggling and trying to do what they got to do, and they say, "How's that?" I said, "Well, it's easy. Ask them where they work at."
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You got to have that day job.
Sometimes.
We've been lucky enough to mostly dodge having the day jobs with the band right now, which has been really great. But that's just all been from building the business side of the.
I mean, we do 200 shows a year and have since 2021.
Yeah.
So it gives you very little time if you include.
I'm just a psycho that loves to work.
Yeah.
And like I was saying earlier, there's so much stuff that goes on behind the scenes that people don't even know about. Like before this, I was hooking up our songs to Sound Exchange, and I was putting more lyrics on DistroKid. I sent an email to hopefully a guitar string company that'll hook us up, and like those things, someone's got to take care of that. So there's a lot that goes on that people don't even know about.
Working, yeah, and all that business side of it. Like, there's a lot of business side of the music industry. I think that me and Joe actually touched on this at a podcast we did. We've
actually touched on it the last like 3 interviews we've done, which is kind of
it's just like
somehow gets brought up. It's like,
being a musician nowadays has become wearing the hats of like learning how to run a business, learning how to like run an expense report and like do all the things that make it so you can be successful in the future. Every dollar that you save turns into a dollar that can be used for something for the band or, whatever is going to happen, And,
and you also got to have that other little pool right there for strings, for this, for drumsticks, for
Oh yeah.
All the little things that you got to have.
The band breaking down
learn how to budget out there, kids. Learn how to budget.
But David, you're right. Ultimately, you can't do it for the money. You got to just have a passion for playing music, and you got to have a passion for your instrument. And if you just keep up at it, everything else will work out. Like we didn't know about we were like, what's a spreadsheet?
Yeah.
Like 5 years ago, you know what I mean? Like we didn't know anything, and so all this everything else just kind of comes slowly along with it. But yeah, the main focus is being passionate about your music for sure.
Yeah, you got to have that because
even
in podcasting, bless you. Even in podcasting, there's that whole thing. You got to have the business license and all this other stuff.
Sure.
You got to have all the I's dotted and the T's crossed, and watch all your spreadsheets and your graphs of people watching and downloads and all this other crap. I mean, it's just.
Yeah, it's a whole thing that you were just like, oh, I'm just gonna do a podcast, and they're like, well, you got to do all this other shit too, and you're like, oh shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know about all that.
Yeah. Well, if you go to YouTube, they'll tell you the only thing you need is an iPhone.
Yeah, all you need is an iPhone. Just start recording yourself, put it on YouTube.
Yeah, that's all you got to do.
That's it.
iPhone and dream, kid.
How long have you had the podcast for, David?
Almost 3 3/4 years.
Oh, cool, man.
January we start season 4.
Nice.
That's amazing.
Yeah, because most podcasts don't make it past 4 months.
That's what I was gonna say. Usually they don't last that long. So congratulations. That's very cool.
Thank you. Well, I mean, at 4 months they figure out I ain't making no money and they quit.
I thought I was gonna be a rich podcaster. What happened?
What happened to I'll do a couple of podcasts and I'll make $1 million from YouTube. What happened to that?
I'll interview my neighbor and my dog sitter, and then I'll just get on Joe Rogan after that,
Yeah.
Bam. 1, 2, Joe Rogan.
Yep. It's my cousin told me he knew Joe Rogan's buddy that used to hang out with him in 6th grade,
Yeah.
Right.
There's a lot of
I
that
can get
around.
on there. That's what I hate. I hate all that buddy stuff. My buddy do this, buddy. And then.
Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I mean, we've heard our more than fair share of it living in Los Angeles the last 15 years.
My dad and I call it the standard rich and famous deal.
Yeah.
Everybody in the bar wants to walk up to you and be like, I'm going to make you rich and famous.
Yeah.
And then you never see him again.
Well, it's not only in LA, dude. Even here in Nashville, you've got people that walk around and they'll hear you playing on stage or something like that. And next thing you know, you're coming off stage and they're standing there with, their whatever the hell pants and they picked up at a yard sale or something, and they're standing there going,
pants guy?
I can make you a star. Yeah.
I can make you a star.
These people are wearing pants.
You're
you
also
see somebody with just pants on, they're bad news. Don't sign with that guy.
This guy's.
Well, Eugene might still be washing the shirt, so I mean.
Yeah, right. Is that guy from Debo? I probably will be washing my shirt still.
I know someone who paid a team in Nashville like $30,000, something crazy, to make them an album, and they never made the album for that person. They just disappeared.
Yeah.
There was an arson.
Yeah. It's called contracts, people, and lawyers, and make sure everything's done right.
Yeah.
That's the thing I hate. I mean,
and then
it doesn't matter exactly whatever you're doing. There's always those people out there that they try to manipulate it and twist it to where they can get as much money out of somebody that
wants a piece of the pie.
Yeah, but the piece they want is a part that wasn't even a part of that pie. It was, this is my hard-earned. I'm working my ass off trying to put food in my belly and maybe $2 of gas in the car so I can make it to the next show.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. There's some greedy humans out there.
Yeah, I don't like
There's a hell of a lot of them, man. Sad. Sad world sometimes.
Especially when you work so hard yourself. I mean, there's a song on the album called Hard Working People. It's just about that. Like,
I know I listened to it. I really, really like that song.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, just working hard, doing what you got to do, and having fun while doing it.
Yep.
That sounds great.
Eugene must have had a customer.
Eugene was like, we're talking about the album. I got to go. Yeah, Hardworking People. That's a fun song. Kind of an oddball on the record. If you heard the whole record,
I didn't listen to all of it. I listened to like 4 or 5 songs. I was just sitting there,
nice,
going through it, and then.
No, that's cool.
You listen to Tough Living?
Yes, I listened to Tough Living.
That's a fun one too.
That's my favorite one off the album.
Yeah, the album actually took 3 years to make.
Just 3?
Only 3. The original studio we were working out of packed up and moved. And while that was going on, we went through multiple lineup changes. And then when that studio reopened, we had a whole new band and a whole new batch of songs. So that the studio reopened like a year and a half later or something. And so we just kept working, kept tracking, and kept writing and getting the new lineup going with Colton and Desmond. And kind of when Colton and Desmond came in, we were able to button up all the loose ends on what turned out to be American Dream, our last album that we put out in June. So
right.
It took, so I'm proud of the record because it took us so long. I was like, man, this thing has to come out. Like, I can't just throw all this time out the window, you know?
Yeah, but you know, I hate to say this, but that's kind of quick for some people.
Yeah, yes, I would, I could see how that could be true, but that's a long time for me, man. 3 years,
Yeah.
Jesus.
I know.
I'm like, let's record the song today and put it up on iTunes by 4. I'm like, let's go. You know,
exactly.
I talked to a guy, and his first, it wasn't even a full album. It was just a little EP, and it took him almost, I think he said it was almost right at 5 years, like 4 years and 3 months, 6 months, something like that.
Yeah, studio time's expensive. Making sure the songs are worth dumping all the money into is expensive.
Yeah.
Promoting the album's expensive. Getting the album copyrighted. Everything. Everything adds up. It's like everyone thinks like, oh, we're just gonna set up a couple microphones and we're gonna have a little party and then you'll be done with it. Like then you gotta mix it and then you gotta master it. And then there's multiple mixes you gotta go through, and then it's just it's very, very time. Then you've heard the song 3,000 times before anyone else has heard it. You're sick of it. You're like, if I hear this song one more time, dude, I swear to God. So yeah, it's a whole thing, man. People don't get it. Which how could they? How could they? You know, I don't know what goes on at the office from 9 to 5. So
well, yeah, but I mean, y'all got a little bit of advantage now because y'all got, you know, Pro Tools and mixing software and all that other stuff.
Yes.
When I first started recording, it was on reel to reel.
Nice. Very cool.
I think 2 years after that, we started using ADAT.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
And just to cut. But, I mean, it was a lot of fun, though, because sometimes when people are using music software and all that other stuff, they're tracking individuals.
Right.
And I'm more of, let's put the whole band in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do it live on the floor.
Yeah. You know, I mean, I think when you do tracking individuals and stuff, you're losing that camaraderie when you're like in there in the room together and you can actually see each other and yeah, do that, you know, and you're adding to it, you know.
Yeah, I want to say all the drums and most of the bass was cut live with some rhythm guitars, but obviously the vocals had to be overdubbed.
Yeah.
And some extras.
Well,
yeah, it is a nice thing to have the whole band recording at once. Especially if you're a band, like you're an actual band that has chemistry, you know, where you can make that happen. Some people are just solo artists. Some of the guys just do everything on their own, so can't really record drum and bass and guitar on your own if you're the only one doing it.
No, but I mean, hell, my hat's off to people like, you know, Prince and they played every damn instrument.
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah, like
I mean, it's wild, man.
Yeah, it is crazy. God, that's like a gift from God to be able to just play any instrument like you've been playing it your whole life.
Yeah, I know.
I've been playing guitar for like over 20 years, and I'm still like, man, am I doing this the right way still? Like, am I, you know, let alone sitting down and trying to play drums or keyboards or bass or something.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've tried them all, and I ain't got no coordination when it comes to an instrument. Because I've tried drums, I've tried bass, I tried guitar, and I ended up breaking more damn strings on the guitar than I did anything else. You know, and
you might be a lead singer type of guy.
Yeah.
No, I ain't doing that.
Or a tambourine.
Yeah, I could. Dude,
maybe a cowbell. Bing,
I
bing,
could
bing,
be the big bushy-headed guy from Kansas. You know,
What did he do?
he was like the backup singer. That's all he did.
Oh, dude,
perfect.
that's perfect.
And,
You can drink beer and sing backup. Like,
Yeah,
fuck
dude,
it.
you could be the bartender on stage.
I think he did the cowbell and
There you
some
go.
other stuff.
A
Did you
little
play the-
auxiliary percussion.
Yeah,
Backup vocals, percussion, beers.
Beers.
I mean, you're on the mothership with us, David.
Yeah. It's
I
going to get
think-
crazy, man.
I think what we need is more cowbell.
Yeah, and beer.
Listen, I've got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell.
There you go. Colton's
go.
got a better voice at that than I did.
Colton, are you good at mimicking other voices?
I can do some.
Okay, so if the music stuff don't work out, stay
Voice
tuned.
acting. I'll go to voice acting.
Colton can go to voice acting or being a touring comedian, or
There you go.
you could have Joe come on with,
Yeah, Joe, I'll bring you out every Friday.
yeah, Bad Joke Friday.
Exactly. I was just about to say that.
You
Yeah,
could
people
start
do
your-
it. What's
you
that?
could start your own Friday night live or something. You
Friday Night Live, dude.
Bad
Think
Joke
about
Friday.
that.
Live.
Think about
Bad
that.
Joke Friday.
NBC's only got Saturday on the lock. We take over Friday.
Yeah. Well, there used to be a comedy show a long time ago. It was called Fridays. That's all it was called.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
But
think
we'll
it
be
was like-
Friday Night Live. That
It
would
was
be
like-
so
When I was a
funny.
kid, I used to call every Friday High Day Friday, and I would just go nuts. But that's back in the day.
back in the day.
Yeah,
You go nuts on Friday.
Friday was the designated day.
Dude, I was watching some of the old Banshee Bones videos, dude.
Yeah.
Your earlier years. Crazy.
Yeah, let's not talk about that on here.
I don't know. Is it on YouTube? Can we find that on YouTube?
I don't
don't
think
know.
it is. No, it's
no,
not.
it's definitely not on
Don't waste
YouTube.
your time.
Yeah.
Joe, one thing you got to do is tell everybody for $29.95, I'll give you the link.
Exactly. Yes, I have the link, and for a small payment, $10 a month over 3 months, you can have
It's an
half.
encrypted link.
You can
you
have
get
a
one
third.
view.
You can have a third of the link every time you make the payment, and at the
There
end
you
of 3
go.
months, you can piece it together.
Man, that would be awesome. I wish I could do stuff like that.
I'm sure it's coming soon.
You never freaking
YouTube's gonna be like, you owe us $15 for the full link, and you're like, what?
Oh, dude, it's happening. It's happening.
There's a new guitar pedal by a very large guitar company that came out recently, and it's just one pedal, but you pay for each, like it's a digital pedal, and then you pay to have a delay in there, and then you can pay to have a tremolo in there, and you could just pay. I don't know if you're renting it or owning it, but for the different effects, you can have this one pedal that has all the effects in, I guess. I don't know.
Is that like the neural DSP?
I'm not too familiar with any of that stuff, but I know I don't know if you can have both effects on at the same time or do one at a time, but it is moving that direction, unfortunately. And here we have the Rice Man himself, Mr. Eugene Genie
My
Boy
stuff.
Rice.
My stuff broke. It's back though. Oh, it's
He's
breaking
back.
more.
His battery died. He got rid of the phone. He had to go get it.
Yeah, I threw the phone out, and I realized that I had to be back on this call, so I unthrew it out.
Nice. You retrieved it.
I retrieved it.
Yeah.
it was
Joe,
pretty-
I'm just curious on that pedal.
Yeah.
Isn't there a way you can go like 4chan or something, or find some kind of cheat code to where you can get around it?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I know there's other companies that make different pedals that you can have kind of all this stuff already. So
Yeah.
yeah, it was just a weird thing that came out. I was like, what? This is so confusing. Like, you can rent this effect for X amount of time, or you can own it for X amount of, I don't know. It's just like,
There's something going on there, man.
I don't like
Yeah.
it,
That's
Wait,
crazy.
they're guitar effects rental companies now.
No, it's the board.
There's a pedal that came out by a big company where it's a single digital pedal, but then you can pay to have a delay in there, and then you can pay to have a tremolo in there, and you can pay to have a fuzz in there. And I don't know if you can have them all on the same time, or if you're just renting it for a small amount of time, and you can get a different effect in there or whatever. But what were we talking? Oh, well, the conversation was like, in the future, YouTube's going to charge you $15 to have the full link.
Yeah,
that's what the conversation. You missed the whole thing, so kind of
let it. That would be weird though. I mean, like, okay, you got the pedal. They did. You got the pedal, and you paid your money for the effect and everything, and you're on stage and you're playing, and your time runs out. And you're like,
oh, you owe us another $4 for yeah. No longer can use this echo.
It's like if you went to like a venue and they're like, all right, you can use 70% of the stage.
Yeah.
But like 30% of the stage is behind a paywall. You're not allowed, you know, if you cross the tape, it's an extra $50 per guy that goes to that side of the stage.
World's moving in a weird direction, man.
Pay for everything.
Yeah. Sadly. There's all kinds of stuff. I mean, it's just.
Yeah.
And what kills me is when you're in epicenters of places, like y'all were out there in California and LA area, I'm thinking, and I'm in Nashville, and I think there's different things for those epicenters, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I would, yeah. It's definitely, I mean, with how busy the states are, it's yeah, there's a lot of BS.
Yeah. It is. It's really crazy.
Yep.
It's changing. It's changing every day too.
Oh yeah. It's gonna be nuts as I'll get out. I'm hoping things do change for the better in the music industry and stuff. You got to be able to do what you can do and not have to pay for all this stuff just to be creative, you know?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like you go to an art store and you got to rent the paintbrush to paint on the canvas I mean, it's just nuts how all that stuff works.
Yeah, it's wild.
Yeah, it does not sound fun.
It's not.
It's not a world I want to be a part of, that's for sure.
Yeah. It just gets crazy now. So
the subscription-based economy is crazy.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, just not owning anything?
Well,
well, just like the month-to-month payments for all of your stuff.
Yeah.
It used to be like, for a lot of entertainment, like you bought something and then you had it. Like you bought a DVD and then you had a DVD forever.
You own it. Yeah, you play it until you played it so much you can't watch, and you buy another one for $16 or whatever.
Right.
Yeah. You know, and that's just like memory. Everybody used to have memory, but now it's all changed over to where you got to have the iCloud memory, and you got to pay so much money a month for the iCloud memory. And I'm just like, dude, come on.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, my thing's always telling me I'm out of memory, out of storage, or whatever. It always wants me to upgrade to the next thing.
Never doing it.
Yeah, I don't
know. We know you were paying $19.99 last month, but wait, there's more memory available.
Yep.
Oh.
It gets nuts, dude. Guys, I really do appreciate y'all being on the show.
Hey, man, thanks for having us. We
appreciate you having us.
Joe, tell everybody where they can find you, man.
AmericanMileMusic.com is our website, but we're all over the place. You go on Apple Music, Spotify, YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, American Mile. We're there. We do 200 shows a year. So, and we're moving from Los Angeles to Nashville this year. So I'm sure you will see us all over. We're going to be hitting NorCal, Central Cal, SoCal, Nevada, Arizona, Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, ended up in Tennessee. And then once we get settled around there, we're going to be hitting up everywhere else that we haven't hit. So,
yeah.
Florida, we're hitting it all, baby.
Illinois. Yeah, you name it. We're going to be out there. So,
I'm going to shotgun a beer in every one of those states. All right.
That's
right. We're here, baby.
That's right.
Amen.
And then when y'all get to Tennessee, you can come back on the show and we'll sit down in the studio and do some stuff.
Yeah,
Dude,
there
Sounds
you
good.
go. That'd be fun, man. Yeah, and we just put out a new album, American Dream. Go stream it now. We just put out in June. 2 of the songs got nominated at the Hollywood Independent Music Awards, Straight from the Heartland, and the title song, American Dream.
Yeah,
And yeah, man, we're just rocking. We're doing our thing. So
I love it.
come out to a show, come say hi, leave us a comment anywhere, send us a message, whatever. We'll be happy to say what's up and hang with everyone.
Yeah, and everybody, please remember, these guys handle their own socials. You're not getting a robot, you're not getting a team member, or all that.
You're not getting a robot. You're getting
Yeah,
us.
if I send you a middle finger emoji, I mean it.
Personal, man.
and that came from Eugene's heart.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Guys, I appreciate y'all being on, man. We'll get together, man. Y'all get
Thanks,
some
David.
national-
Yeah, we'll see you in a few months then.
Yeah, you
All right.
rock, man.
Sounds good, brother.
All right,
We'll
man.
holler at
Thank
y'all
you.
later. Eugene, Joe, Colton, appreciate y'all.
Peace
Have a
out,
good one.
David.
See you later.
See you later. All right, everybody, y'all, please be sure to look these guys up, and their mix of what they've put together for their rock is got a uniqueness to it that I think a lot of people are really, really, really going to love. So y'all go check them out. If they're coming to a city near you or close to you, go out, check them out, support them, because we all need to support everybody else. And I'm sorry about the technical difficulties that we had at the very beginning, because something about some craziness and will all happen. So we're going to get all that worked out here just very, very soon. So everybody be good, and we're out of here. Love ya. Mean it. Bye.